Hello everyone. In this video, we will see about how to add and subtract fractions. Now here I will show two methods. So please watch the video till the end. First we will see how to add and subtract like fractions. Now what is like fractions? The fractions that have exactly the same denominator are called like fractions. For example, fractions such as 1 upon 7, 4 upon 7, 6 upon 7. Here in all these fractions have common denominator, that is 7. So such fractions are called like fractions. Now we will see how to add and subtract like fractions.
See these two fractions, here both the denominator are same. Okay. So, see whenever we are performing addition and subtraction on fractions, we should see the denominator. Okay. If denominator is same, then our problem will be very easy. What we will do, we will take the denominator common and whatever addition or subtraction is there, that we will perform on the numerator. See, equal to 1 plus 2 upon 4. Because here both the denominator are same, so we can take it common, right? And the numerator we will solve. Okay. Equal to, the answer is 3 upon 4. Okay, this is very easy. Now for addition of fractions with same denominator, what we did, we added the numerator and we wrote the common denominator as it is. Similarly for subtraction also, see again here the denominators are same, so we can take the denominator common in both the fractions. Okay, equal, and we will solve the numerator. Okay, so 3 minus 2 upon 5. Okay, so this was easy. For subtraction of fractions with same denominator, what we did, we subtracted the numerators and wrote the common denominator as it is. Okay.
Next we will see how to add and subtract unlike fractions. What are unlike fractions? Unlike fractions are fractions that have different denominators. For example, see the fractions 1 upon 3, 4 upon 8 and 9 upon 11. Here the denominators are 3, 8 and 11. So the denominators of all these fractions are different. Such fractions are called unlike fractions. Now we will see how to add and subtract unlike fractions. Now there are two methods of adding and subtracting unlike fractions.
Now see these two fractions, 3 by 4 plus 1 by 6. Okay. See, what we have seen, if the fractions have same denominator, we can easily add or subtract. Okay. But in this fraction, see the denominators are different, 4 and 6. Okay. So what we will do, we can solve this problem in two methods. Okay. Both the methods I will explain with the same sum. Then we will solve more examples using both the methods. Okay.
The first method is by taking the LCM of the denominators.
So here in the first method, that is the LCM method, what we will do, we will try to make the denominator same. Okay, we will make both the denominators same. Now how you will do that? See, what is the LCM of 4 and 6? 4 and 6, the least common multiple. LCM means least common multiple. Okay. Now multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16 and so on, and multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24 and so on. Which is the least common multiple, that is LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. Okay. Now from 4 how we can get 12? We can multiply 4 3s are 12, right? We will multiply the first fraction both numerator and denominator by 3. Okay. And in between there is plus sign, so we will keep it as it is. And this from 6 how we can get 12? From 6 we can get 12 if we multiply 6 2s are 12, right? So we have to multiply 6 with 2. So what we will do? We will multiply both numerator and denominator of the second fraction by 2. Okay. So what will be the answer? So see, now we got both the denominator as common. Now it will be easy to add, right? So equal to 9 plus 2 upon 12. So this is our answer. Okay.
The second method of adding and subtracting unlike fractions is by cross multiplication method.
Now see, this is the same sum. Now we will do it by another method, that is the cross multiplication method. So what we will do in this method, see in cross multiplication what we will do is, first for numerator, first we will multiply the first numerator of the first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction. Then we will put the sign, as it is in between. Next we will multiply the numerator of the second fraction with the denominator of the first fraction, and for denominator what we will do, we will multiply this both and write. See, I will show it. Equal to, now what we will do, numerator of the first fraction with denominator of the second fraction, 3 into 6, and we will put the plus sign as it is, and we will multiply numerator of the first fraction with denominator of the second fraction, 1 into 4, and the full divided by, and for denominator what we will do, we will multiply both the denominator, that is 4 into 6. Okay, this is how we will do. 3 6 are 18 plus 4 1s are 4 upon 4 6 are 24. So what will be the answer? 18 plus 4 equal to 22 upon 24, the answer. Now this we can reduce it further, right? 2 11s are 22 and 2 12s are 24. So equal to 11 upon 12. Okay. So here, so again I will explain this method. We are multiplying the numerator of the first fraction with the denominator of the second fraction, and then we will put the sign whichever is there in between. Then we will multiply the numerator of the second fraction with the denominator of the first fraction, and the whole upon the denominator. We will multiply both the denominator, and that will come in the denominator. Okay. So we will solve it and we will get the answer. If we can reduce, then we can reduce and write the final answer. Okay. Now see here, I have solved the same sum using two methods. In the first method we have solved it by using LCM, and the second we have solved it by using the cross multiplication method. Okay. See, what is the difference between both the method is, in LCM method what we will do, we will try to make the denominator of both the fraction common. Okay, so we'll try to make denominator of both the fractions common by taking LCM. But in cross multiplication method, we are just following this rule and we are getting the answer. Okay, so here there is no need to find LCM in cross multiplication method. So from this what we can see, the answer, that is the final answer, is the same, right? So any method you can use, but the answer will be same. Okay, whichever method you find it easy, you can use that. Now see this problem, 25 upon 11 plus 80 upon 77. Okay, now see here in this problem, see we can solve it by cross multiplication also, but that will be very, the steps will go on increasing, right? So what we can do a simple thing. See the denominator 11 and 77. Is there any relation? Now if we multiply 11 by 7, we will get 77, right? So what we can do, instead of doing this problem by cross multiplication, what we will do, so we will simply multiply both numerator and denominator of the first fraction by 7. Then the denominator will be same and we can solve it easily. So let's see. Equal to 25 into 7 upon 11 into 7 plus 80 upon 77. So we are multiplying the first fraction, both numerator and denominator, by 7. Why we are doing this? So that the denominator of first fraction will become same like the second fraction. Equal to 25 into 7 will be 175 upon 77 plus 80 upon. See, now the denominator have become same, equal to 175 plus 80 upon 175 plus 80 will be, so this is the final answer. So you look at the question, which method seems easier, that you can do, right? This sum you can do it by cross multiplication also. The calculation will become very lengthy and it will take a lot of time to solve. So we can easily get denominator same. So we can do it in this way. See, in problems where you cannot get the same denominator very easily, there you can use cross multiplication. Now see this question, 2 upon 7 plus 1 upon 2. So here the denominators are different. So I will solve this with cross multiplication. 2 into 2 plus 1 into 7. Okay, this I have multiplied with this, plus sign I have put, and this 1 I have multiplied with 7. So the whole common denominator will be, what is the common denominator? Multiplication of both the denominators. Equal to 4 plus 7 upon 2 sevens are 14. Okay, if you solve the same sum by LCM method, the answer will be same. Okay. Now there is one problem on subtraction, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 7. So again I will solve this by cross multiplication. 3 into 7 minus, here minus sign is there in between, so we will put minus, and the full common denominator of this whole thing will be multiplication of both the denominators. 3 sevens are 21 minus 4 upon 4 sevens are 28 is equal to 17 upon, so this is the answer. Now we will solve 3 by 4 minus 5 by 8. See, here also there is, the denominator are not same, they are different. This also you can solve by any method, that is LCM method or cross multiplication, both you can solve. The LCM of 4 and 8 is 8, right? And if you multiply 4 into 2, we will get 8. So here we can solve it by using LCM method. Okay, equal to, see here, so I have multiplied the first, both numerator and denominator, by 2, and we will put minus sign. 3 to the 6 upon 8 minus 5 upon 8. So see, we got the denominator as common, right? Equal to 6 minus 5 upon 8 equal to 1 upon 8. So the answer is 1 by 8. This same sum you can solve by cross multiplication method also, and the answer will be the same. Okay.
Now, as I have explained two methods of adding and subtracting fractions, which method did you all find it easy? The LCM method or the cross multiplication method? Which method did you all find easy? Please write it in the comments. So here we end our video. If this video was useful to you, then please like and share it with your friends. If you have any doubt about this topic, please write it in the comments. Thank you for watching this video.